Hi guys, welcome back aboard to the Crypto Cruise. It's me, Chris, and today we're going to talk about Bitcoin Cash, what Bitcoin Cash is all about, what makes it unique. We're going to talk some chart analysis, potential price target where BCH is heading in the immediate short term, but not only Bitcoin Cash, we're also going to talk about Ethereum. And of course, today's show, we're going to start with the Bitcoin chart, as we always do. And of course, anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice, it's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do diligence and make your own research, because as I said, this is not a financial advice. But when it comes to Bitcoin, I have to tell you guys, in my personal opinion, the correction is over, and we're gonna have more continuation of the trend. We're gonna see the next coming days, the next coming weeks, a huge exponential growth. And as I've said in my previous videos, I'm not gonna be surprised at all if by the end of October we're gonna start hitting all-time high prices for Bitcoin. We formed a descending triangle pattern, as you can clearly see here on the daily chart. We broke down, we met the target, we had a significant bounce. Right now, I think, in my personal opinion, we are forming a double bottom formation, especially if you look at it on the 4-hourly chart. And we're going to have more continuation of the trend on the upside. As I said, by the end of October, I'm anticipating higher prices. I'm anticipating all-time high for Bitcoin, and with that to pull all the rest of the crypto assets and the true speculation of the altcoin season to kick in. Now, corrections like these, they happen often, of course, but the overall trend is on the upside, because we have to establish one thing: we're in a raging bull market. The bottom of the bear market happened in November of 2022, almost 3 years ago, a price of around 15,000 for BTC. In the time for recording this video, one Bitcoin is around 110,600. So of course we're in a raging bull market, and corrections like these, they're actually healthy for the overall trend, and they're actually for buying. And as I've said, I'm anticipating way higher prices for Bitcoin. I mean, not way higher prices, but at least up to, 140, 150,000. This is something in the charts, guys. This is not just wishful thinking. I mean, of course, along the way we have corrections. Nothing goes in a straight up line, but as long as you stay with the purpose and you don't get shaken off, I'm anticipating way higher prices for BTC. It should be alright. Now, when it comes to Ethereum, I see nothing but bullish momentum as well. On the daily chart, I see this huge reverse head and shoulders pattern, which of course is a bullish structure. And also, starting from 11th of March 2024, we formed this huge ascending triangle pattern here, as you can clearly see here on the weekly chart. And if we measure from the bottom to the top, the price target should be above 6,600. And this is something that I'm actually anticipating for Ethereum to go by the end of November, early December. I'm not going to be surprised at all. Right now, we're just basically consolidated from its previous all-time high that we formed in November of 2021, 4,868. We broke above this resistance line, tested multiple times, as I've said, starting from November 2021, we tested it in March of 2024, we tested it in June of 2024. We even tested it at the end of last year, a price of above 4,000 for ETH, while everyone was thinking we're going to break above it, we're going to start hitting all-time high. We actually capitulated from 4,000. Basically, we had such a downward trend line, we didn't even move. From basically 4,000, we dropped all the way to 1,200 in a straight down line, right? Which was a severe correction. Some were calling for a bear market. Everyone got shaken off. And what happened next? A V-shaped recovery. So that's something that I'm actually anticipating for the alts to do, and to see way higher valuations for some altcoins and for Ethereum as well. Once we start hitting 6,600, let's say by December of this year, one final shake off January, February, and a blow off top by March, April of next year. And I'm not going to be surprised at all if Ethereum goes to even 5 digits. $10,000 is something in the charts, guys. But let's see how I think it's going to play out. Now, when it comes to Bitcoin Cash, there's a lot of bearish momentum. There's a lot of negativity. No one actually believes in Bitcoin Cash. And of course, I have to repeat myself. Anything I say in this video, it is not a financial advice. It's for pure entertainment purposes. And before you do anything, do due diligence and make your own research. Because as I've said, this is not a financial advice. But if we look at it like on the monthly chart, we broke above this, I would say, symmetrical triangle pattern. We broke above. It reminds me a little bit, this chart reminds me a little bit of XRP. And what happened next? Sooner than later, we start and we went, comparing to XRP, we went and tested its all-time high, and XRP even broke its all-time high price. So I'm not going to be surprised at all once the true speculation of the altcoin season kicks in, right? and some of these altcoins will go absolutely nuts. Is it 100% guaranteed that Bitcoin Cash will test its all-time high prices and potentially we can have a full price discovery and Bitcoin Cash can potentially go to $6,000? Of course not. Bitcoin Cash can easily go to zero. Nothing here is guaranteed. Nothing in the markets is guaranteed. That's why you always have to consider your risk tolerance. Now, and again, you have to consider your situation and you have to deal with it the way you think it's manageable, right? But what I have to tell you guys, the fear and greed index. So while everyone is fearful just right now, Bitcoin Cash, absolutely everyone is fearful. No one wants to buy this coin. Everyone thinks that this coin is absolute trash, right? Everyone thinks that Bitcoin Cash is absolutely dead. That's exactly what you should buy. While everyone is fearful, you should be greedy, and vice versa. While everyone is greedy, you should be fearful. And at a certain point, that stage will come when everyone is greedy, and we should be out of the market just like that. Right now, this is definitely not the time. Right now, the sentiment at its all-time low. Everyone is pretty bearish when it comes to the alts, and potentially Bitcoin Cash can be one of those coins that can outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. I mean, we have to look the previous bull cycle of 2017. This thing went absolutely insane, and I mean, even the previous bull cycle, if we measure it basically from the bottom of the bear market, which happened in December of 2018. At $73, we went to 1,600, right? So that's around 18x, around 20x. So I mean, something like that. I'm not gonna be surprised if plays out from basically $100, which was the bottom 110, to 2,000. If we go and take out this local top that we formed in May of 2021. Potentially from basically above $1,600, $700, we can potentially quickly go and test this all-time high price of around $4,250 and potentially even $6,000. Once we have a full price discovery, it's really difficult to tell exactly where this thing can go. But it's definitely worth it to have a look. Me personally, I'm anticipating higher prices when it comes to Bitcoin Cash. I mean, the true speculation of the altcoin season hasn't kicked in, and believe me, once this happens, you see some of these coins goes absolutely crazy, and the valuations to go extreme. So that's it for now, guys. Once again, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate all support. If you haven't subscribed to my YouTube, please do it. It's absolutely free. And if you want to subscribe to my Patreon and really support my work, that would be absolutely amazing. With that subscription comes a lot of exclusive content with the most undervalued, underappreciated coins. Some of them 100x potential. Not only that, my 2 books of how to become a sophisticated trader. And of course, one-on-one consultation of helping you how to navigate through that really difficult bull cycle and much more. Once again, guys, thank you all for tuning in, and we'll see each other tomorrow. Goodbye.